Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Count Christo, and this is the Best of Both Worlds campaign. We have taken over Poland and Denmark as Germany without a major world war breaking out, which is of course lovely. We are now going to... whoops, I somehow took them all out of their field marshal thing. That's weird. Riddle, get back in here. I do want some of these guys to just switch army so that we're a bit more organised. Good. We are now going to speed 5 our way to the Civil War, basically. And I will show you the exploit that kind of makes this run. Companies demand the MIFO payment. Yes. It's only 80 days. Like, it's really not that bad. Having this, and it's just a part. I suppose if we went to war with Czechoslovakia, we could have used Slovakian gold to pay the MIFO bills and avoided that, but you know, it's not the end of the world. We'll survive. We'll survive. I would like resource gain efficiency. Would also like better artillery. I think I'll go with... We should also start researching carriers. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. But I'd like to get a naval designer, really, before I start doing any of that. Not Chief of Navy. Yeah, naval designer. Yeah. We definitely want this first. To get us that naval research time bonus. It's just inefficient to do it first. So we'll go with artillery, I think. Marvellous. Planes-wise, let's get all our planes over here. All of my planes over here. Thank you. Excuse me. Hello. Would you... Maybe they can't do that. And there's the war in China. I'm resisting. Oh, we have a 0 stack of these. Okay, I guess they got shot down. I'm resisting valiantly the powerful urge I have to send volunteers to China. I love sending volunteers to China. I really enjoy fighting with panzers in China against the Japanese forces, but I will resist for the sake of the campaign going a little bit faster. Interesting times indeed. We can invite to our faction. Hungary is already all about joining the Axis. Well, we do actually want them to join the Axis, unlike normal states affairs, because we're going to do this, which is going to give us a Hungarian puppet if they are in our faction. So I will invite them to the Axis. More research. What was it that we just finished? Don't recall. I do want some of that. We could also switch over to base strike. Trade interdiction is the worst for us because we're using, you know, capital ships and carriers. I think we're going to go with base strike because the carriers are usually the thing that makes or breaks the naval combat. We are not currently on an infinite chain of these. I did not realize that. We will assign a full 15 there. We will be building some more... oh, we've got loads of air experience too. We should invest that. Don't want to put it all into fighters. My fighters are already pretty upgraded. Let's give them 2 more bumps. Just to give them a bit more range. And then we will put the rest into the ground attack of our close air support. I believe you put it all into attack on CAS. All attack followed by reliability followed by engine, I think. Because usually you're not using your CAS full time, so they don't really take the kind of casualties you expect to see on fighters. I think that's right, but I'm no air expert, that's for darn sure. So we will put some of these in. Oh, I never set the priorities. No. It's the wrong way around. There we go. So let's get a bunch of those. Let's start organising this how I actually want it. So I want 5 more to fill out these 2, and then this just represents 1 more army. Okay, it's 37. Quite late 37 though, so we could justify doing this. Mission efficiency, of course, is always lovely. And that's brilliant. We're going to be able to get nice, heavy cruisers ahead of time from our tech bonus. So any techs ending in the next 30 days? Yeah, concentrate industry. Don't really want to go 2 years ahead of time on that, though. Let's just grab a maintenance company. We're going to want maintenance companies. We're probably going to use hospital companies as well. Okay, so here we go. Here is the trick. It's quite simple. You take a post-Hitler, and then if you have demilitarized the Rhineland, and you do this, it bypasses. Which means now we can do all this if we have enough manpower in the field and all that stuff. Even though we're also going to be able to do all this. Which is quite fun. It's actually not hugely overpowered, because this side generally struggles to make up for the weakness you get from actually having the Civil War, if you fight the Civil War normally. These are pretty good, though. Yeah, these are very good, but we'll see. So they did take the treaty, which is excellent, which means I could immediately switch off this and get those Panzer IIIs researched. Which indeed I think I will do. I would like to start constructing some medium tanks as soon as possible. Marvellous. Alright, so when the Civil War is about to break out, what we're going to do is put all our ships, our troops that is, to sea. And then we will lose some equipment, but we will keep the ships. We don't want to spend any political power because we're going to want to go to war economy. Marvellous. Concentrated industry's done, so I think I will just finish off that maintenance company tech. Fabulous! I'm really looking forward to this campaign. I think it's going to be very good fun, especially seeing how far we can expand peacefully is going to be it's going to be interesting. Let's bring the ships over to the side of the country we're actually going to control. Don't know how much the Navy will lose. Don't know if we get the Navy back at the end of the war. I think you don't, which is a shame. It's going to weaken us. So I guess we just hope that the dice rolls are kind and we don't lose too many capital ships. Although since these are all, you know, tier 1, except for the Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst? I think it's Scharnhorst. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, I bought a political power guy because they're a good long-term investment. They are... I can't decide if they're... I'm not going to do the maths, but I can't decide if they're better or less good because of elite difficulty. I think they're less good because the more modifiers you have, the less impact each modifier has, but I don't know if that really applies when one's positive, one's negative. Anyway. Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Hungary's going to be against us in this war. That's a problem. How does this work? It gives them fascist support, but I hope that changes when we're no longer fascist. Yeah. I'm not sure how this is going to work. My guess is they will be in the faction against us, not a major. We win the war, then they'll rejoin our faction. But I'm not sure. Guderian's ill. Isn't that supposed to happen when there's bad weather? What kind of bad... You're in Kiel. Or which is he? No, Guderian's this guy. What's going on over here? Such bad weather. Just because you're in a swamp? Come on. Seems a little unreasonable. Anyway, we mustn't miss this this rollover. What are you saying about Wilhelmshaven, Paradox? Okay, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Okay. So now you guys will just ask all our men to transport down here. Oh, good. We do have enough convoys for that. That would have been real inconvenient. Or do we? Yes, so they're all going out. Are they actually going to make it out before in time? That would be a little inconvenient. No, they do have enough. Maybe the ships have to be at sea in order to not get taken. We'll try it. Alright, so all the men are at sea, which means now, when tomorrow rolls around, boom, an opposed Hitler fires. We get Wehrmacht officers challenge Hitler. Latent dissatisfaction with his rule has come to a head. We start a civil war. And our men... Oh, it didn't work. Have they fixed it? I think they fixed it. Hey, cool. Or was this the same number of men we had? Actually, yeah, I think that is the same number of men we had. Is that right? Do we have more than that? I don't remember. We were building 5 guys to replace them. I think that is the same number of men we had. So we just need to redo our OOB. Not a problem. Oh, we lost... what's his face? Went over to the other side. I forgot about that. Well, I guess Klug here is going to be... Oh, we could promote someone. I kind of want a higher than tier 4 guy to be our field marshal. He's pretty good. But he's not that high skill. How about Kessering? He's cheap to promote. He's got good logistics skill. Yeah, alright. Kessering, you can be our field marshal. And I do, I think, want to assign Charismatic, because Charismatic is just so good. Okay, and then for these guys we kept Rommel, and we kept Guderian. I saw him. Yes, there he is. But I put Guderian in charge of the wrong army. Guderian is the tank man. And this is where I want Manstein. Cool. We'll just redo the colours. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, I can't use the drill anymore. Interesting. Sunflower Defense Corps? What? I guess this looks kind of tanky. I don't know. Get you guys set up right. Okay. Beautiful. So, we'll do the standard play here. Where we're going to, of course, cut them off here. Wipe out the guys in the south. Then push to the capital. So we'll get the tanks down here. Ready for this push here. Very classic going through Thuringen here. And then we will top up these armies as necessary with these rubbishy units. Some of you come out. A few more. Okay, good. Then just anyone left. Go in a final army, and we'll just spread this one nice and thin across the front line. Beautiful. Okay, planes-wise, we will want them all over northern Germany. Sorry, over eastern Germany. Germany embroiled in civil war. Indeed we are. Navy-wise, we lost more than half of the capital ships. I'm obviously not going to... Yeah, I'm not going to bomb their navy, because I'm hoping that maybe we'll get it back. Invalid idea. Martin Bormann removed. Oh no! I spent money on him. We can't have Hess either. That's unfortunate. We might want to reinstate Nazi leadership so we can get him back. But I really don't like the idea of paying for him twice. Anyway, we cannot go to war economy? What? I thought we could. 50 war support if neither enemy country has more than 40% of the number of factories. Do you really not have 40% of my number of factories? It's quite surprising to me. Oh, and Hungary stayed on our side. No, they stayed on their side. Okay, so we're at war. Oh, well, if they call in Hungary, that might give us the factory count we need. Okay, or maybe they never call people into civil wars. You can tell I haven't done this many times before. We will... normally I would let them appear on the front line, and I'd be all very, you know, chivalrous about it. But we are doing a slightly more min-max style campaign, so I'm going to start rushing forwards the moment my men arrive on the front. Okay, but they are in place to stop us in some of these spots. If we could grab some easy encirclements here, though, that would be nice. Just thin out their numbers right at the start. Good. Nazi expulsion takes a heavy toll on Mecklenburg. Fair enough. Mecklenburg's up here, isn't it? Yeah. You guys can come down here. Good. We're just gonna, yeah, just push, you know, full frontal push. If they're not there to stop us, we'll just take Berlin straight out the gate. Okay, pin them, and then the other guys can keep their mad rush going. And like I say, should be an easy victory because they only have the kind of rubbishy. Hey, we took Berlin. Nice. They only have the kind of rubbishy divisions that get spawned for the Civil War. How rubbishy are they? Good question. That rubbishy. Very rubbishy is the answer to that one. Obviously, Hitler's dead. There's also going to be a very easy war because they're putting half their divisions going into our Polish area, which obviously not going to do them much good. Who's leading them right now? Himmler. Old Himmler, eh? There goes Pommern. Good. Nice. Just wrap up the empty tiles. Crush through. Very easy to be expected. Get infantry support there. Nice. Small price to pay. So we're going to get lots of damaged factories. But really, it doesn't matter. We can repair them. It does matter. You know, it's going to hurt our production efficiency and stuff. What are we going to do next? Well, Army Innovations 2 is always nice. We could also do Plan Z, get the carrier research bonus. We're obviously going to go... well, actually, Plan Z is... Oh, it's exclusive with... Can you see? Like, does this... The branches are mutually exclusive. Can I take this one and this one? I don't know. Oh, no, here it goes. Mutually exclusive with rebuild the high seas fleet. So these 4 are all mutually exclusive. Well, we want this one. Because the 10% battleship production cost, I think, is more valuable than the one carrier model. This does give us 2 shipyards. So does this one. We are also going to build some shipyards manually. They haven't called in Hungary, which makes me think they're not going to let us get war economy, which is a shame, but not the end of the world. I think Captain of Industry, we're going to build civs for quite a while. So let's grab the Captain of Industry. Let's get that that ship designer I've been talking about. Definitely want this guy, don't we? Just checking. Yeah. Oh, this surface visibility is going to be so interesting in the next patch because you have to find ships. It's so cool. So yeah, I think we want to get this as soon as possible and focus on the true enemy, which means we can get this one. So I guess we can't secure the new state yet. The max infrastructure is nice. I think I'd rather go down towards aligning Romania first, though. We could probably get Romania to join our factions straight out as soon as we do that, because they're still non-aligned. Small price to pay and all that. Obviously, grabbing Poznan is not actually going to give us anything in the way of victory points that matter towards surrender, but still good to have. Yeah, these units suck that they're using, so very good. So looking forward to the American Civil War, by the way. It's going to be very good fun experiencing a whole new, not a vanilla Civil War. It's going to be very good fun. I especially look forward to doing multiplayers with like one person on each side. It's going to be very cool. It's strange sometimes how Civil Wars cause these little graphical bugs like that. I don't know what exactly the cause of that is. It's a bit odd, but yeah, not the end of the world. They are at 97%, so Breslau would be sufficient. Let's keep our push going in that direction. Just keep them pinned here. We could also probably take Königsberg, would be enough. Hey, Italy is here. I guess they're sending volunteers. Student is wounded. As soon as these guys move out, we can... Hello, guy. I thought you were supposed to be out of here by now. We can rush Königsberg. That'll be easy. Oh, Dresden, we hasn't fallen yet. Okay, well, that'll probably be enough. There they go. German Reich has capitulated. Nice. And at the end, we'll get our peace deal. Beautiful. There we go. The German military junta is established. Very quick, very easy. These guys should all despawn in a second. Nazi leadership captured. So this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Do we... God, we're quite democratic, aren't we? We're going to go non-aligned, though. Do we hang them? Or do we leave them here? I think the base stability is more valuable than 75 political power. Yeah, 5% base stability. That's 2.5? No, 1.25% factory output. It's not a word, not bad. Alright, you guys just choose some random positions. What happened to one of our tanks? We got another tank encircled. Oh my goodness. These 3 should be 4. Can go to Magdeburg. We'll put some more of these in. Go here. Cool. Okay, so what are we actually short on these guys? Pretty motorized. Support equipment. It's interesting how often I find support equipment actually being the bottleneck for tank deployment. Really should pay more attention to it. So we can start doing anti-fascist raids and stuff. I'd love to do that, but I think we get ticking from stuff in here, so we don't really need to. Yeah, you get ticking anti-fascist from that. You get ticking pro-aligned, non-aligned from that, so that seems good. We need some more men. The Netherlands gets the event. Germany lifts the exile of Wilhelm II. All right. Well, we'll see how that goes in the next episode. Until then, thank you ever so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button, and I will see you very, very soon for the next one. Bye-bye.